Welcome back to PR Champions here on Daily Ad Brief. I'm Howard Walpoff, your host. We're talking about public relations from around the country. I'm with Davida Dinerman from Look Left Marketing, and she's coming to us from Ashland, Massachusetts today. And Davida, welcome to our conversation.
I love being a guest here. Thanks, Howard.
Well, we're glad to have you and very excited to learn a lot more about you. So why don't you share with us how you got started in public relations?
It's an interesting story and maybe a little more long tail than most. I was doing selling when I was much younger at a shoe store. It's when I learned how to sell things, and then advanced to working at a small firm that did computer-based training after business school. And I did marketing and PR there, kind of not knowing what I was doing, and got an article in the about the company in the Boston Globe. I was working on South Street in Boston. And then four people told me about this agency, this new hot agency called Schwartz Communications, which was in Wellesley, Mass at the time, kind of the bee's knees of PR, owned by a husband and wife team. So I interviewed, and I remember the HR director saying to me, "Why are you here?" And I said, "Well, four people told me to come and interview because I think maybe I'd have a knack for PR." And I showed the owner of the company, Paula May, my Boston Globe clip, and I think that was what sold them. 20 plus years later, I was still there. Majored in psych undergrad and went to business school and ended up in PR. Funny, and maybe an unusual journey, but it worked.
No, it's fantastic. Getting those opportunities to promote a business and getting it in the paper obviously started you on your path, which is fantastic. But now you're still in the business. You're working with different clients in different ways. Tell us a little bit about what you're
Right.
doing at Look Left Marketing.
So Schwartz was focused on entrepreneurial small companies in the B2B tech space. And that's what we're still doing at Look Left Marketing. Um, so I was at Schwartz Communications, which got bought by MSL and owned by Publicis. And I guess it was my time to leave. And the former president of Schwartz MSL started Look Left Marketing in 2017 and asked me to come along and join his small agency. And so I did that. Took the leap back to small agency life, and Look Left Marketing. I came in 2018. We're doing the same thing, PR and storytelling, but the difference I think now, I know now, is that the digital marketing and content marketing piece of it has increased tremendously. So we integrate programs that combine the classic strategies with modern storytelling, with search optimization and digital and social marketing. And that's really what's making the difference now, I think, in this PR industry is advancing the voice of the stories with digital content marketing and SEO, so search engine optimization.
Yes, content marketing has a role in so many different ways for marketing a business and getting a message out. And it's good that you've utilized that for your clients. And it's that combined with SEO really does get that message out to a broader audience on somewhat of a regular clicking basis for people.
Uh, we kind of say that it speaks to the market, the buyers, and the bots, because Google's kind of running the show and they're changing their guidelines, and we have to keep up with that. And companies are becoming their own content engines. There are still publications, and there's still some mastheads with reporters, but it's shrinking. And so the content marketing, and whether it's earned, paid, and owned, has advanced quite a bit since my first days in PR in 1996.
Yes, having your own website, having your blogs, having these resources for communicating and publishing different information really is key for these
Right.
businesses. And that, again, as you
Mm-hmm.
mentioned, combined with the cuts in newspapers and some newspapers going out of business in general, finding those different places to find ways to get your messaging in, it is greater opportunity for these companies now than they ever have been to get a message out. So we thank you for sharing this information and thank you for joining us, and look forward to more of what that you're doing with your company.
Thanks for having me. It was a pleasure.
And thank you all for joining us as well. Public relations has always played a role in a company's publicity and the messaging that they are a part of, trying to get something into the paper, trying to get it on TV, is all big part of the marketing mix. And having really strong people like Davida, who's been doing it for such a long time, is really important for companies to get that strong message out there. So please check out more information here on Daily Ad Brief. But go out, have a great rest of today, and I'll see you next time on PR Champions.